Okay, bitch, I got a timer for 15 minutes. I'm baking cookies. If you watched my last rant or whatever the fuck these are gonna be called, I just call them rants. Basically, at the end, I had an idea to bake cookies, and now I'm baking the cookies. And I thought, well, 15 minutes, they still gotta bake. I might as well make another one of these, because I still want to talk about another topic. The ego. I want to talk about ego, because it's something that's affected me throughout my life. I'm a person with low self-esteem. Put it simply, I'm someone who did not grow up with a lot of confidence about themselves, right? So I'm thinking about the moment where somebody will tell me, hey man, you've changed. You know what I mean? The moment eventually when people think the fame will have gone to my head, because I plan on like being a successful YouTube channel. I plan on it. I have confidence that I'll be successful on YouTube. I'm thinking about the moment when that happens. I have, more subscribers than I do because I had more subscribers than I did yesterday. I'm thinking about when someone says, hey man, you used to be special. You've changed. You've let the fame go to your head. You've let this and that go to your head. You've let these things that you desired go to your head. And I'm just thinking about that moment. I'm thinking about when people think that I've become subdued or like, what do you call it? Sterilized? Or just whatever. Anyways, I let the fame go to my head. Right? I let the niche internet micro celebrityness go to my head. That's basically what I'm thinking of. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't believe in that. I'll tell you that. Here's what I believe in. I believe, money doesn't change you. It just shows you for who you really are. There's some quote out there that says that too, but I don't know who the fuck said it, right? Do I think money will change me? Probably not, but I do think having an influx in attention, it'll increase anyone's confidence, I feel, regardless. It affects people's confidence in different ways. Some people, they get a high off of it. They say, what the, give me my fucking coffee, stuff like that. Or they crash out. Like, think about maybe Kurt Cobain when he destroys a set, when he, like, spins around and destroys amplifiers and smashes his guitar and runs into shit. Was what he was doing in 1992 what he was doing in, like, 1987? Probably not. He probably wasn't crashing into amplifiers because that shit costs money. And if he was doing that in 1987, then he was just fiscally irresponsible, let me tell you. The point is, he wasn't doing heroin in 1987. Attention affects people in different ways. And I feel like eventually you try to find a way to get high in one way or another. If you get high off of power, if you get high off of drugs, if you get high off of this and that, there's some sort of addiction that will affect you in one way or another, because this isn't something that people are supposed to experience. There was a comment I replied to last stream. I streamed yesterday. There was a comment that talked about, do you get anxious about having a larger following? Think about, like, if millions of people saw you, do you get anxious about that? It's something I can't even fathom. Like, seriously, the amount of subscribers I have right now is larger than my college campus. Like, imagine if I walked on my college campus and everyone knew me. I can't imagine that. I don't know how would that work? Like, imagine having everyone in New York City know who you are, and when they see you, they, like, recognize you. It's just, you can't even imagine that. But I do think about how attention affects people in different ways. And once you actually have, like, an outlet of money, once you have a way to get money too, that's when addiction can really be supplied by some of these people. Obviously a lot of celebrities become addicted to drugs and alcohol and this and that. Here's a theory I have. This is more of like a stand-up bit. You think about the really successful people. You think about the cream of the crop. They're not addicted to drugs or alcohol. They're not addicted to substances. The CEOs are absolute sexual monsters. Listen, all I'm saying is Diddy's a billionaire, right? What do you become addicted to once you get a lot of attention? They really like fucking and sucking. But I'm kind of spreading myself apart here. I'm kind of spreading myself. Why did I phrase it like that? But right now, I'm trying to build up confidence in myself. And when I build up confidence in myself, I say things that I normally wouldn't say, but it's things I was already thinking about. And I think that goes with almost anyone. I know there's people that say things to get attention, but they don't really mean it. I'm kind of the opposite, where the more attention I get, the more I have the ability to be sincere, I feel. I could be wrong about that. I'm kind of at a foundational level of fear of making people upset. I hate making people disappointed or upset about something. I hate it so much. Any sort of disapproval, really. I'm very sensitive to disapproval, and that comes from a very, foundational hardwiring that came God knows how long ago. Right now, I'm just working my way to be able to make people disapprove of me. That's literally what I'm working towards, is to just be okay with people not liking me. And it's not even in a way that's you just got owned. You just got owned by my dark humor opinion. Because I'm not necessarily saying anything edgy, but I do want to say things that challenge people. And when you challenge people, they're going to call you egotistical. You're saying these things because the fame got to you. No, it's because I have an audience and I want to challenge that audience. And people come to me, for like a different perspective than what they were used to a year ago. That's why they said, hey, a new personality on YouTube. I'm trying to exercise that. And there are things that will make me look crazy, will make me look silly, maybe even a little stupid, but I really have to exercise my identity and who I am, and this YouTube channel is one of the best places to exercise that. Maybe this channel too. I'm trying to be myself, but I also have to understand what it means to be myself. Think about the transgenders, some of them, it takes them a while to, switch sides. I guess in a like biologically perfect world, they'd all figure it out in puberty or whatever, but no. Some of them, it takes people some time and they figure out who they are way later. And right now, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to figure out who I am. And there's things I'm scared of that I'm afraid will disappoint people or people will disapprove of. And it's just one of the main things people will say because it's happened. And it's actually why I'm talking about this. It's just people saying, you let ego get to you. You let your greatest platform of expression get to you. It's like, no, this is the most I've been able to express myself. And that's like what I'm exercising towards. These are things I'm saying right now that I wouldn't have said, but I was thinking about it. I was thinking about these things, and there's still a ton of things I'm thinking about that I just haven't said yet. And this is my opportunity to say it. And I just need to have the confidence to not let certain things get to me, because I've let them get to me before. I felt like I let people down who I shouldn't have felt like I let down by any means. But I hate making people dislike me. The truth be told, that's the most egotistical way to put it, is I don't like it when people dislike me. But it does come from a place where if you dislike me, that means I did something to probably hurt you. But at the end of the day, maybe you're the egotistical one, and you just don't like my presence because you're envious of it. Again, there's some people I could think of that probably happened towards, I'm a little better at being silly than them, and the people like silly. The ladies love silly, you know what I mean? Hey ladies, you love silly, right? Okay, I got 15 seconds, 14 seconds. These cookies are almost going to be done, and I'm going to munch and crunch on them, and I'm actually going to make my video now. Hold on, listen to this timer. This is what I wake up to. Yeah, fucking listen to that. Listen to that piece of shit timer. I fucking hate this, and it just keeps getting louder. This keeps getting loud. Fuck you, timer. Okay.